What's up, Seahawks Nation? This is your host, and today we've got some big news coming out of Seattle. News that's raising serious questions about the NFL's integrity. So here's what happened. It's a victory that was supposed to be all about celebration, but instead, it's turned into a full-blown controversy after a shocking moment in the third quarter, an incident that's now under the microscope of the entire NFL world. Deommodore Lenoir, the 49ers cornerback, made headlines for all the wrong reasons. As the game was well in hand for Seattle, Lenoir made a helmet-to-helmet headbutt on Jackson Smith-Njigba, a move that was widely seen as unsportsmanlike and completely unnecessary. Now, the Seahawks are speaking out. The NFL's decision came down hard, but in a way that's leaving serious doubts about the league's integrity. The NFL fined Lenoir $45,000 for his actions, but there was no suspension, no additional discipline, just a financial penalty. And that has Seattle's owner, Jody fired up. In a statement released publicly, Allen addressed the situation, and it was clear. The Seahawks aren't looking to escalate the rivalry. This is not about the score, it's about standards. Quote, "We respect competition above all, but when a player crosses the line of safety and discipline, it is no longer competition. It is unacceptable behavior." What happened runs directly counter to the principles of sportsmanship and the safety standards the NFL claims to protect. And here's the thing, Seahawks Nation, that message has resonated loud and clear. We all know that football is about controlled strength. It's about power, intensity, and competition, but it's also about respect, about composure, discipline, and player safety. When those things are sacrificed in the heat of the moment, it's not just a problem for one player, it's a problem for the game itself. Lenoir's headbutt on Smith-Njigba was a provocative, reckless act that put Jackson's neck at risk, and even though it was captured on video and quickly went viral, the NFL chose to take no action beyond that fine, a fine that for many is seen as nothing more than the cost of doing business for a player who's making millions. Inside the Seahawks organization, there's no focus on retaliation or escalating the rivalry. It's about precedent. It's about holding the NFL accountable to the standards it claims to uphold. And let me tell you, Seahawks fans, the backlash has been fierce. Former Seahawks players, analysts, and fans alike are wondering how the NFL can claim to prioritize player safety if an act like this, which puts a player's neck at risk, is treated with such a light touch. One former Seahawks player put it perfectly. $45,000 for a hit that could have seriously injured a player's neck. With today's contracts, that's not a deterrent. That's just a cost of doing business. And that's where the frustration starts to build. Seattle made its statement on the field with that commanding victory, but now, off the field, the question becomes even bigger. Does the NFL really protect its players, or are they just sweeping dangerous moments like this under the rug to move past them quickly, especially when the stakes are high? But here's where it gets even more interesting. The Seahawks aren't the only ones feeling the heat over this ruling. The NFL's ruling has put the league under serious scrutiny, and it's not just because of this one incident, it's because Seattle is raising questions about the league's broader commitment to protecting its players and ensuring the integrity of the game. The Steelers have had 3 head coaches in the past 50 years. We know consistency and discipline matter. But in Seattle, this incident isn't just about one bad moment. It's about setting a precedent. It's about showing the NFL that dangerous behavior can't just be brushed aside, especially in the playoffs. Now, it's worth noting that Smith-Njigba did receive medical treatment for his neck after the hit. The Seahawks monitored his condition closely during and after the game, and it's a relief that he was cleared without any serious injuries. But the reality is that a headbutt like that could have had far worse consequences, and that's why it was so concerning to see the league come down with a light penalty instead of sending a clear message about the seriousness of player safety. Seahawks Nation has made its voice heard, and it's clear that this isn't about getting revenge or escalating any rivalry. It's about protecting the players, it's about keeping the game safe, and it's about holding the NFL to the standards they say they believe in. So the question remains, is the NFL really protecting the integrity of the game, or are they just doing enough to get past these moments when the heat's on and it's too uncomfortable to make the tough calls? As Seattle moves deeper into the playoffs, that 41-6 win will stand as a statement, but the Lenoir incident will hang over the league, and Seattle fans are going to keep asking the same uncomfortable questions. The NFL has made its call, but in Seattle, this debate is far from over.